Hey,
Hi.
What?
we are here with the beginning of our filler arc. For reasons that I think we explained last week, right?
Allegedly.
Surely, Justin, you can confirm this?
We definitely said it on recording. Was that last recording?
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure that's the
actually
only
know.
the only thing that has yet to go out. So
Listen, I don't know the timeline anymore. Weeks are days and months are years, and I'm just here.
well, we're just we're filling in time until the live action drops. And this is the beginning of that, starting with a tier list that was made by
Funky
D. Loopy. Thanks,
The
buddy.
one, the only.
This is among a few other tier lists that were made for us way back to be used whenever we need them. And now we're here doing it. So which tier list are we doing this week?
We are doing a villains tier list. All the villains that are present are pre-time skip. If we feel like it, if we have time, we could just quickly throw in like Hody and Caesar.
I'm not
Maybe
seeing
anybody else.
Goku in here, so I'm very disappointed.
Goku is not a villain, all right?
Yes, he is.
I
He's
don't
a
know.
He is
Marine.
not.
He's the destroyer of worlds,
Not
shredders of
every
papers.
Marine is super evil, and like I
You
prefer to think of Goku.
Smoker in here.
All right, who put Smoker in there? He's
Smoker's
an
in there.
antagonist.
Yeah, Smoker's in here.
He's an antagonist, sure.
I want to call him a
so
villain.
by this
Yes.
logic, Goku should be in here.
I prefer to think Goku as an agent of chaos. Simply
I want to point out for the listeners that they are looking at the tier list with all of the characters on it. I've elected to not look at it and just experience them as they come, and
So he's getting a bunch of spoilers right now. It's gonna be great.
So I've chose because I know there's going to be jokes in here because like the last tier list. So I mean, Smoker being on here, I guess is like kind of, but I guess they did have like a whole like part in Alabasta where he was like the main person tailing them.
Also, Loketown. Like I get
and
it.
Loketown. Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't necessarily like it either, but you know, here we are. He technically falls under the classification of villain here, so I'll allow it. So who's first up on our list then? Let's get. Oh wait, actually,
All right.
hold on. Oh, you're gonna explain the tiers?
Well, no,
Sorry.
yeah, I was going to explain the
sorry.
tiers.
Go ahead.
So at the top, this is the baddest of the bad. We got Omaiomo Shinderu. That's the toppest tier there is because you never see these villains coming. Then below that, we got the 5 below Pegasus, like that $5 shop. Then below that is that Team Rocket ? Then below that must have been the Wind. And the final one, literally, who are you? Those are our tiers that we're working with.
I'm afraid that a lot of them are going to go in that tier just because of Devin, or at least Devin is going to want to shove a lot of them there. We may have to argue a lot of them out.
That's fine. I respect that, but we will
gotta
see.
throw them in the barrel and then scoop them out and see where
We
they
don't
actually
even have the
belong.
barrel tier anymore. It's not even a thought. So
we should have done that. One of these tiers should have been Wapple tier.
I can enter that. I can put that below
I like
literally
5.
who are you, because
It can be our hypothetical mysterious bottom tier.
What if we
Welch
just
bottom.
rebrand Who Are You to Wapple tier?
or I do this and I type in Wapoo.
No, that's not. See, that's funny, but also not accurate because I remember Wapple for being such an awful villain.
Wapple, you deserve to be here.
Okay.
I feel like it's a lot of words. We could just shorten it to Wapple tier.
No. We're good.
All right.
I'm leaving it.
Is Wapple on this list? Surely
Yes.
Wapple's here. Okay.
Wapple
Maybe we put it back to literally who are you and then just have a tier for Wapple.
That's what I have.
That's what you did? Oh, okay.
Wapple,
Good.
you deserve to be here.
Okay, good. Okay. So we have
And it's
fair enough.
below literally who are you.
okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. All right, now we can move on.
All right. So first up on the chopping block is Gecko Moria.
Gecko Moria. He's not bad. I'm feeling knee-jerk reaction here. I feel like I'm in Team Rocket tier with him.
Kinda.
where
Yeah.
Gecko Moria like has his moments, but overall like kind of don't care.
He has in the first half, and there was that one scene where he was menacing toward like the very end of that arc where he's like lecturing the Straw Hats about like their inevitable downfall. That was kind of cool and badass. But outside of that,
counterpoint to that, when we see him again in Marineford, I literally had that same knee-jerk reaction of, instead of saying, is that Team Rocket, is that Gecko Moria? Like, is that who? Oh, yeah, he's alive still? Okay.
Yeah,
like,
this is before he got murked for being shitty.
Allegedly.
that's fair.
I think Team Rocket is good for him.
All right, I'm going to put him in Team Rocket.
I think he kind of embodies the essence of Team Rocketeer of like, has moments, but also has
like, I can see him getting pushed lower to the bottom later on, or maybe mid of that tier, but we'll see. We'll see with all these options.
Mm-hmm.
Now, following up, Akainu.
Top of the list.
I feel like he's got to be top of the list, right?
He do be kind of smoking people.
Yeah, like
he's the definition of Omaiwa Moshinderu.
He is.
He literally punched the head off of Whitebeard.
He just basically did the Omaiwa Moshinderu to
just
Ace.
to your face.
Yeah. One of the only villains, if not the only villain with a body count in this show.
Confirmed body count.
Yeah. So I think this is an unquestionable top of the line, cream of the crop villain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I have a feeling he's going to stay there for quite some time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know who would dethrone him as the biggest villain.
Excuse me.
I'll just tell you right now, the competition's slim so far. From what I'm looking at.
The only one I can think of that will possibly be argued to the top here is like Crocodile.
So even though I just said that he's the top, hear me out, Christian, for our next contestant.
Go on.
Hattori.
To clarify,
the mastermind behind CP9.
Yes, exactly. To clarify, the mastermind CP9, the pigeon, the bird, the drone.
Hattori,
not
the drone.
That ball character from Skypiea who had a very similar name.
No. They get the one behind it all.
Exactly, Devin.
The drone controller of Lucci.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm convinced that he used Haki to control Lucci to be as boring as he is.
Had to. He was suppressing him. He gave him depression.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I don't think he's as bad as Akainu.
I don't, but do we want him in the same tier list? Or excuse me, same tier?
He's pretty savage, especially when he wore that fucking coat.
He did look pretty badass.
Like, I look at this photo of Akainu and I just remember that, him wearing a coat, and I see the same person.
Mm-hmm. There's a starking resemblance between Hattori and Kainu.
I'm not convinced that they're not the same person.
We haven't seen
them
in the same room.
in the same room?
Imagine in that one scene we saw recently with like all the Marines in the same room. Was that Film Z? Like where they had like a big a big Marine meeting. Imagine we saw Hattori there. Just Hattori.
wearing a Marine coat.
Not Lucci, not Spandam. Hattori.
Hattori is the admiral for a secret shadow organization under the Marines.
Okay. I think in good conscience, I don't think I can put him on the same level as Akainu. I think I can put him in 5 below Pegasus.
I agree. He's got the swag of Pegasus. He's got the drip.
Yeah,
he got the drip.
I think I feel comfortable putting him there because while he is top, he is good. He chose someone like Lucci to be his underling, and that's just.
And then he also works for a guy named Spandam. Like, come on.
Yeah, like he also answers to Spandam. I mean, maybe he doesn't really answer to Spandaman, but who knows? Counterpoint to my own point, he also employed Kaku as his underling. So, and that motherfucker's
so he had
sturdy.
Great managerial,
Yeah, he had
choices.
He had the good makings of manager, but he made some poor choices in his his right hand man. So into the Pegasus tier we go.
Yep.
All right,
there he is. All right, following up with that debate, we have Enel.
Ooh,
Honestly, because it's been so long, my brain immediately goes, literally, who are you? Because I don't remember everything that he did.
Okay,
because it's
that's
been
wild.
so long. But that's a wild thing.
highly
I know that's,
unacceptable.
and I don't agree with that first mental thought. Like,
yeah.
Again, even I'm going like, Devin, what is wrong with you?
You went to the doctor and they hit you in the knee with the little hammer thing, and you just looked
Punched.
Yeah. Yeah, you nothing happened for like a solid 5 seconds, and then you uppercutted the doctor with your fist.
Exactly. So
Enel cannot go any further below the middle tier.
must have been the
too
wind.
low to consider.
I feel like that's criminal.
No, he can't go below middle. Whatever, I already forgot our middle tier.
That must have been the wind.
No, it's not. Team Rocket
Yes,
is the
it
middle.
is.
We're not. Wapple's his own thing. I'm talking like the middle of the 5, like the
is that
5 we
Team Rocket?
originally. Yeah, the 5 we like originally came up with. Wapple exists down there on his own tier.
I think Enel is pretty top tier villain. Like, he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for a rubber man just spawning into his kingdom.
Yes.
He would have absolutely won.
Yeah, he would have won.
And he almost killed Sanji.
Allegedly didn't.
He should have been responsible for Sanji's death. I think that's pretty
Came
top
really
tier.
close to lobotomizing Robin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He put the hands on everybody.
He's kind of sounding like he belongs in Omaiwa Moshindairu.
I agree.
I kind of agree, because when you list out his accomplishments and let's be real, he just kind of left.
He didn't lose. Exactly. Like, he lost, but out of all the villains who lost, he just said, all right, cool.
Because he still achieved his goal.
Yeah, he got his ship. He went to the moon. He's happy.
That's true.
He's thriving.
He did basically get everything he wanted. He's also a hockey master too. Like, he understood the fundamentals of hockey enough to be able to teach it to other people as well.
That's on a very insane level. Personally, people have observation hockey or whatever, but this dude could hear across an entire island in the sky and probably even further. Who knows?
Honestly, when you really think about it, he probably could have done some serious damage against Akainu just because of, again, the only reason why he lost really is because he had his true counter against him.
I'm not going to say he would have done that much damage against Akainu, because there's a significant gap in combat experience between the two of them.
Fair.
But however, that's not going to
have been a bloodbath, though.
I mean, it might have been a good fight, but Akainu would ultimately come out on top. I think kind of easily. I don't think Enel is essentially Borsellino, but a little worse at the end of the day. Straight up light powers is probably better than lightning powers.
Well, yeah, it's faster.
I mean, it is literally faster and probably more deadly in most senses of the word. But anyway, that being said, all of that combined is not going to dissuade me. I think he belongs on the same tier as Akainu, just not better than him.
I agree.
That's fair. I can agree with that. It would be a hell of a fight to see, though, I think.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the only reason why he probably would do worse against Akainu is because Akainu probably knows how to, or because he knows how to use the hockey to hit, what's it called?
Logias.
He can hockey
Logias.
against Logia users, yeah. And Akainu would also probably have experience, having studied the way Borsellino fights also. They would fight very similarly. All right.
Following up, Foxy.
Oh, Maiwa Moshinderu, baby.
I will not tolerate this nonsense. I will hear nothing from you, and I'm very glad Brendan's goofy ass ain't here to argue for this either.
So, Crispy, since I seem to be the tiebreaker currently, I want to make a deal with you. Can we put him on the same tier as Wapple?
I would love nothing more than to put him there, but I don't know. Foxy is this weird zone where I can't put him in the literally who are you tier, because he's one of the 5 villains I remember.
He's one of Christian's 5 sleep paralysis demons.
It's for the wrong reasons, but I remember him nonetheless for being such a bad villain. Not like he's evil, but he's bad. He's a bad character. Not
in the sense of he's evil. I
think
he's just awful.
Justin will never let me hear the end of it, though, if he ends up in Wapple tier, and neither will Brendan. So I think the best I can do here is about Tree Fitty. No,
I'm gonna add that Tree Fitty tier.
Hold on, you need to stop that. Stop making tier lists.
Stop.
Nope.
The best I can do here is Must Have Been the Wind. I will not put Foxy any higher than Must Have Been the Wind.
I can live with that. He did take Chopper away from Luffy,
But it's a win that you definitely are ignoring. Like, you know the wind's there, and you know the person's there, but
it's a light breeze.
Yeah, it's a light breeze, and you're like, it must have been the wind.
Inconvenience.
But it's Foxy. Must have been the wind.
Foxy
Like
was a
trying to
minor
forget.
inconvenience on Long Ring Long Land. I can live with that.
All right. That's fine by me. So I will leave this here.
Okay. Next we have, I can't read it because Elvita.
Un momentito. Let me open up my other tab so I can
Because
see it
I'm
better.
blind and I have to read words
It
written on a
is
picture and it's written in black.
Indeed, Alvita.
Alvita.
That's a who are you?
This is
literally who are you? I forget.
Showed up episode 1. Showed up again
again.
sometime
randomly
hundreds of
talking to Buggy.
episodes later, and that's been it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I apologize for the dog barking. I can't stop it.
I can't even hear them, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Then Audacity probably can, but
Yeah, so for the listeners, I'm sorry. I can't stop her. She won't.
all right.
So I'm glad we had that discussion.
Yeah,
Literally, who are
easiest
you?
shit in my life. Moving on.
Moving on. Kizaru.
Now that's an Omaiwa Moshindairu villain right there.
I know.
The question is, I don't think we're going to say he's higher tier than Akainu, but is he higher tier than Enru?
I think he's definitely higher than Enel.
Oh, 100%.
I think
knee-jerk reaction, I agree with you. If I take time to think about it, I don't know if I still hold that same opinion.
The only thing stopping Kizaru from being any stronger is the fact that I doubt he actually feels like doing it. Like there's a little bit of just from when I look at him, I just see the guy who's I'll follow it, but who cares? I'm just gonna do my own thing and vibe. But if he had a goal, homie's doing it.
my argument for Kizaru is for being higher than Enel. That is just for the hands that he gave out on Sabaody.
You know, that's fair. I'm okay with that. That was some of the most satisfying ass beating I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, easily.
And while Enel did give out hands also, those were 300 episode weaker version of the Straw Hats. They were the Straw Hats that Kizaru beat the shit out of were much, much stronger than the Straw Hats that Enel beat the shit out of.
100%.
That's fair. He was also just way cooler with it. I don't know. Enru just had an aura of stepping on ants. Kizaru just mopped the floor with you.
Yeah.
Kizaru made the Straw Hat crew the literally who are you tier.
Straw Hat Luffy, never heard of him, but I see a lot of poster here.
Put the straws in the who are you tier.
Yeah, he put the straws in the who are you tier.
That's awesome. All right.
All right, up next. Do you smell that? It smells like fish because it's Arlong.
Oh, I was still wondering where you were going with this.
I think he's a Team Rocket tier. I think he, literally had us in the first half and then just flopped real fucking hard.
I don't
know that did he flop that badly?
I don't remember him that well.
He got so we start off with do we want to consider even his history in Fishman Island with Fisher Tiger and Jinbei? Okay, so he starts off on this crew. That's cool. He gets sent to Impel Down, gets bailed out, goes to East Blue, starts terrorizing Nami and her village and maybe some other villages, right? I think that's a pretty good, measure of success in that moment. He's been extorting millions of berries from Nami and who knows how many other people, terrorizing a town, right? And then the Straw Hats come through and Luffy literally kicks him down a building and then he gets arrested and I don't actually know what happens after that.
You're looking at the final move of that fight. Luffy still had to work for it. Granted, he spent a little bit of that time underwater, so that they had to do the thing where excuse me, Jesus Christ, I got the hiccups. They had to do that thing where they put the I almost said Logia for some reason. They put the Devil Fruit user underwater to nerf them. in the presence of the Fishman. So it wasn't for a long time, but like
I'm sensing a trend
of
fishmen exist. Put the devil fruit users in the water.
yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, that's like part of the
Any
Fishman
logical
stick.
fishman would be like, "Yo, come fight me down here."
Yeah. there's really no situation in which they're on equal footing, even though well, fishmen are strong on land also. They're just way more naturally strong in the water, and then devil fruit user no goo in the water. Yeah, maybe he is Team Rocketeer.
He kind of reminds me of like a Team Rocket villain where it's like you forget about him until he's brought up.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that.
I'm fine with this.
It's like a gym leader.
I feel
what I mean?
like
from Pokemon, like when you watch the that's how I feel, where it's like, I remember that gym 300 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, not that it matters because he isn't present. I feel like if Brendan were here, he'd be outraged. I think
again, he's not here. Though.
He's not here,
so
and his opinion doesn't matter. I'm just putting it out there that I'm pretty sure he would at least want him to be in Pegasus tier.
And I'd call him an animal if he were here.
I think I'd call him an animal also.
No, but, I don't think this even needs to be discussed, but I'll ask it anyway. Do we put him above Gecko Moria?
No.
No.
I don't.
I feel like there's something to be said here for the mental damage he caused Nami all those years, and for that matter, her entire village.
Gecko Moria tortured Brooke, essentially. More passively, I think.
Also a larger quantity of people, I feel.
True.
And corpses.
He does not respect the dead. That is true.
Meanwhile, Arlong.
He's just playing government, taking taxes. He's just playing the capitalist regime.
Like, he's not digging up Nami's mom's grave. Like,
no, but he did kill her.
Gecko Moria is digging up the grave, though.
All right, you're right. Gecko Moria is better.
He's like, haha, free real estate.
All right, what's next?
All right, so next we have Kuma. Now, I feel personally that this is 5 below Pegasus for the reasons of he's just a Terminator with extra steps.
I agree with you, minus your explanation. I think the tier placement is good. I wouldn't simplify him down to a Terminator.
You're right. That's undermining the stupidity of his abilities.
Yeah, that's an insult.
But we're not arguing that. I'm just talking purely what he is.
I think for me, what prevents him from entering a higher tier, because he was arguably one of the most menacing, destructive characters to the Straw Hats, right? Like, he caused them directly to disappear for 2 years. However, he's also a friend / ally in the story, and that's what's knocking him down a tier for me. Because
but he also factory reset, so
and maybe that knocks him down further. Not saying to a different tier list, but that's also another thing keeping him down.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I said, I don't disagree with the placement.
He has self-imposed nerfs. I feel.
Are they self-imposed? Okay, a little bit self-imposed.
He willingly went.
Yeah, he agreed to experimentation.
It's very much implied that Kuma allowed all of this stuff to happen to him for some reason. Mm-hmm. And that probably has to do with the Revolutionary Army, because Ivankov comments on why he would allow himself to end up like this, because we know Kuma was another general or whatever in the Revolutionary Army along with Ivankov and Dragon. So and then he has this whole I'm actually on your side, the Straw Hats arc as well. So while he does play the good villain for quite a while, I think ultimately a few things set him back to Pegasus tier.
Now, here's the real question. Can he 1v1 Hattori?
I think
yes,
Kuma is better than Hattori.
I think
but does that make him a better villain?
I think Kuma is a better villain than Hattori is, yes.
All right. I think I just lean too much to the side of liking friend Kuma, where I'm I want to... It's weird, because okay, yeah, you're a good villain, but you're my friend now. I don't want to put you too high on the villain tier list.
All right. Next on the list, we have Bellamy.
This is
who are you?
This is literally who are you?
I remember, but who are you?
This is another one who I go, Who was the guy with the springs again?
Almost
every
literally
time.
same. I
I'm
forget
pretty
his
sure
name
you get
all
his
the
name
fucking
wrong
time.
every single time, too. Or is that Brendan that gets his name
I don't
wrong?
know. It's
I
One of
forget
us gets his name. We forget his name. So I'm thinking he's below Alvita because we forget his name.
I think I kind of agree, because not even necessarily because of the name forgetting part. It's just that he's even less relevant than Alvita is. Like Alvita
Well, I
is.
don't want to
just
agree with you
vanishes
guys.
after- he just vanishes.
Well, allegedly he gets killed by Doflamingo.
I didn't see
Or
nothing.
actually,
It was a long
technically-
time
It was
ago.
not technically Doflamingo. Doflamingo controls Big Knife to kill his friend.
Another who is that?
It's not though, because I remember Big Knife. I will remember Big Knife until my dying day. I'm gonna be on my deathbed. I'm gonna whisper to my grandchildren, bury me with my Big Knife statue.
That's great. I
Is
want to
Big Knife
disagree
on
with
here?
you guys.
So Big Knife's
but I
gotta
don't
be
think
on
I
this
can.
list, right?
Unfortunately, Big Knife is not.
What are you
on
doing,
this
Big Knife
list.
Sarkis is not on the
What the fuck,
list.
Funky? Where's Big Knife? Where's the no respect from my mans?
There's a lot of villains that are missing off of here. However, I
there's
feel
a
like
lie. You forget.
since we've established where Bellamy is, literally, who are you? Bottom of literally, who are you? I feel like you're gonna feel relieved a little bit by this next one, Crispy.
Oh.
Lasso the gun dog.
Lasso the gun dog, baby. Now that's an Omaimomo tier villain.
Hold on. Surely goes next to Hatsuri and nowhere
No,
else.
nonsense. He does the Omaimomo Shindairu too, man. He pops in and out of those holes. You never know where he's gonna pop up.
He's got a point.
I hate it.
He really has a
He
point.
carries the squad, man.
Just drag him up there so I can be mad about it later.
So, he's at the bottom, though. We're making that very clear. He's at the bottom.
He's not better than Enel, but I mean, come on, his last name is gun dog. He's the perfect 5 syllables.
All right. Now we got this other, tier,
boy.
which is Blackbeard.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this guy because
He's
I
on
don't
Maru
want.
Shindaru tier. What do you mean?
I
feel like
understand
he's
you
a
guys
5 below
don't like him,
Pegasus.
but he's a good villain. This
He's
man is,
incompetent as fuck.
and so is Buggy.
I
And look
don't-
where he's at.
He's not in the tier list yet.
Listen,
Buggy's in the
Blackbeard
waiting
is
room.
Blackbeard may or may not be bugging his way to the top, but if he is jumping tiers and leagues beyond Buggy's potential. That's all I'm saying, man. You guys, he's just like
he's the
an
embodiment of a 5 below Pegasus, though, where he's like the off brand of a main villain, where he's very incompetent, but he's done some crazy
See,
things.
you guys keep saying he's incompetent, and yes, there are examples of that. I'm convinced he's playing a fool personally, but that's just my headcanon, not the point here. This man is not as dumb as people keep making him out to be. That's all I'm saying.
The evidence that we have, though, Justin.
My man basically started a war. He captured Ace by circumstance because Ace just found him and then he got bested by Blackbeard. He turns him into the government. Due to that action, he basically starts the war because Whitebeard wasn't taking that shit lying down. And then because of that particular action, he sneaks into Impel Down because of, circumstantial chaos, gets him some new OP crewmates, steals Whitebeard's power. Like,
Ace wasn't
This
really
is
part of the plan, though. His plan was to go after Luffy. Ace just happened to show up first, and he was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take you. Why not?
sure. And I will call him an ultimate opportunist, and he is doing a fantastic job at that. And I think that makes him a top tier villain.
That doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to start a war now. Like,
It kind of just fell in his lap the way it did, and he just rolled with it.
My man just be knocking down dominoes.
I can accept
and
that
big effects happen.
that he thought on his feet, but to say that he planned a whole war like this is nonsense to
All
me.
right, that's fair. Planning is the wrong word to use. I think he's directly responsible for it, but maybe planning is the
Sure,
wrong
the
word.
actions that he took are what caused the war, or sort of ignited the war by turning in Ace, and then him being up for execution and all that. But to say that
I
he
feel
was like went out of his way and was like, I'm going to do this and this is what's going to happen, and to think 8 moves ahead of time, I think is a gross
absolutely not. Because
overstatement.
like my perspective of like how his plans work is like step 1, make money. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
His main plan was turn in Luffy, become warlord, to be able to have access to Impel Down. That was his entire plan.
And then by circumstance,
and
he just
then
swapped
by
the face with Luffy.
happenstance, he thought on his feet. This is about the most I'll give him. Is he pivoted and went, well, now that I've turned in Ace, that'll spark Whitebeard into doing things, and if I get him in the right position, I can take Whitebeard power. That's about the most I'll give this guy. Yeah. I mean, he can go at the top of Pegasus tier.
This is so disrespectful.
I don't think he belongs in Shinderu.
I agree.
You're animals.
I agree.
Biased animals.
I wouldn't say biased.
I feel like I've acknowledged him more in the last couple of minutes than I have in 600 episodes.
Most of the time, it's just pure rage.
People are going to call me a hypocrite for what I just said.
All right. Now we got the duty man himself, Magellan.
The duty man?
I think Magellan is a Team Rocket.
I don't.
He beat Team Rocket.
I don't know. He was pretty good.
I'm not. That's the thing about Team Rocketeer is that they're memorable, but they're short lived.
Yeah, like Magellan has a lot of moments of, he gives out the hands to Luffy.
Almost killed the bastard.
Should have, by all rights. Should have killed Luffy. But like, other than the fact that he's based off of a poop demon, there's really like not else. There's not. I can't remember anything. I can't remember a whole lot else about Magellan.
I mean, he's just a poison guy, and he like tortures his prisoners. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's a lot of depth to him.
Well,
but like
he doesn't torture the prisoners. Does he torture them?
The prisoners. He tortures the prisoners. He's just not murdering them allegedly like Shiryu did. It's very hypocritical what happened there.
Shiryu on this list?
Like,
no.
I don't imagine he would be.
A lot of the secondary villains are not on this list, except for one. I'm looking at one right now, and it angers me.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's very hypocritical. Shiryu just like I like ices dudes with his sword, and apparently that's too far. But if you fucking torture them if you drown them in poison, or drown them in poison,
or leave them in a desert
blood
for them to literally dry up.
Yeah, like
a desert made of dust of people who died before you.
Actual murder, bad. Torturing them endlessly, that's fine.
Roundabout murder, though.
Yeah. Less direct murder is fine. But like actually pushing the knife into the chest, that's too far, bro.
I feel like he's the bottom of Team Rocket tier.
No shot, he's bottom. Get the fuck out of here.
Who else do we have in there right now?
We have Gecko Moria and we have Arlong in there right now. Like he left most of everything that happened in Impel Down to his lackeys until like the last minute when he finally caught up and was able to fight, Luffy. And then even then he still dropped
when he could finally get his ass off the toilet seat,
I think
he was ready to throw down.
Like if he was off the shitter more, he probably would have won. But dude had the bubble guts hard.
He did invent the porta potty in that universe. I feel like that's got
the portable porta potty.
Yeah.
I think porta potty.
I think he's in between. I don't think he's better than Moria, but he did whoop Luffy ass, which is not, and he basically killed Luffy, which is not something Arlong can claim.
But at the same time, Gecko Moria didn't either. He just stole Luffy's juju.
I'm thinking currently, what's this guy's name? Magellan is higher than both of these two. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm here to say.
I think
Unfortunately,
you're right.
I think he's right. Oop, that's not where right there. No, you move here. There we go.
Gecko Moria refuses to step down from top of the tier.
Literally, I was fighting with Gecko Moria right now. Like, hey, you.
Get down here.
All right. Now we have the man, the myth, the legend, Buggy D. Clown.
The future king of the pirates, baby.
Oh boy, I want to hear what Justin wants to put him first. I mean,
hold on. I gotta think about that because, like,
he literally fails upward.
Exactly, and I feel like he's villain, but like also friend,
but also joke.
Yeah, he's a very complex character, and that really.
I feel like he's the definition of is that Team Rocket because he acts like Team Rocket
has
did.
Team Rocket energy, but I feel like I should push him upward. I don't know.
No, Whitebeard says it doesn't get much higher.
You start hearing the song in the background, and then it's just a picture of Whitebeard like, no.
This is the ceiling.
With his hand out. It's time to stop. I can't see a world where Buggy is anything more than Team Rocket. He exudes Team Rocket energy.
Yeah.
Above Magellan and Gecko-Mori and Arlong?
Just because he's the mascot. I feel like he's the mascot of this tier list, but he's not a better villain than these three people.
He's kind of like the what's it called? From One Punch Man, the lady that stays at like the top of A tier to keep everyone below. Like who doesn't deserve it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
I don't know enough One Punch Man lore.
Well, it's like he's like the staple of Team Rocketeer, where he's like, no, you have to get through me in order to get above.
He's
here.
the final boss of the tier. Yeah, it is conflicting because he's definitely not a better villain than these three, but he does exude the most Team Rocket energy.
Maybe we put him at the bottom and we say he's like the first boss.
Gatekeeper of.
Yeah, he's the gatekeeper.
Yeah. He's the gatekeeper of this Team Rocket.
He keeps everybody else down. He's the one keeping Foxy down.
He's the Cerberus of Team Rocket here.
He's the only thing keeping Foxy away from Team Rocket.
Oh my God. I like this.
Perfection.
I'm here for it.
All right, Mr. 3.
He's next to fucking Buggy, all right? We saw what it boiled down.
No, I don't think he's still... I think he's a must have been the wind, in all honesty. Like, I don't remember a lot of his feats in fucking Alabasta. Let's be real. I feel like we more remember him due to what's the prison called?
I think he's more memorable for being a friend than a villain.
Yeah, he spends more time being friend than villain in this show at this point.
And that's a fair argument. It must have been the wind.
I think he's got to be must have been the wind.
Now, bringing up his name again, above or below Foxy?
He's above Foxy.
He's above
sure.
Foxy.
Okay.
That's a no-brainer.
I was scared.
No, that's a no-brainer.
All right. Now we got Edward Scissorhands, Kuro.
I actually really like Kuro. Kuro is a cool character. But that's Who Are You?
I really like this guy. I think he's got good qualities about him. I
haven't thought of Kuro since right now.
I agree.
I can't remember the last time I thought of Kuro. Mostly because I couldn't remember his fucking name.
He serves ultimately like no purpose. He's just a guy in the way from them getting Usopp on the crew.
Honestly, if his name wasn't written on his picture, I wouldn't know it.
Same, actually. Literally same.
Like, I literally only know his name because it's right there.
I remember his aesthetic, and like I really liked his fighting style in the art.
JoJo pausing, like where he's like posing in the air and then being menacing and then being a butthole.
The guy with 100 plans, but like none of them work out.
Yeah, knives for hands, and you got like the little tippy tap powers.
But they're so inefficient as weapons. He's got 5 swords taped to his fingers.
Yeah, but it was really funny whenever he had to push up his glasses with his palm because he couldn't use his fingers.
Moving away from this on.
Rob Lucci.
I can't in good conscience put him in Who Are You?
Absolutely not. I think he's higher tier than Team Rocket, if I'm being honest.
I would not put him on the same level as Hattori. If Hattori is in Pegasus, then Rob Lucci automatically has to be below him.
I think he goes next to him. I'm not going to put him at the top of that list. I think he goes next to Hattori.
I don't even consider him being in the Pegasus tier. Personally, But that's also because I despise him heavily because he's a very boring, unoriginal character.
Okay, sure, that bias aside, but he gave Luffy and Co the hands, kidnapped Robin, and he almost got away with the whole plan. Until Luffy,
did he kidnap her? She kind of walked with him.
Okay, I also just like we're using a lot of these metrics of like giving out hands and stuff. Magellan and Moria both like almost killed Luffy. Lucci didn't really get anywhere near that.
He really didn't.
I hate that you're right.
I think Lucci goes in Team Rocketeer.
We put him in the middle.
Between Moria and Arlong?
At most between Moria and Arlong.
I can live with that.
All
right. Next up, we have Captain Morgan. You know, Axe Hand Morgan.
That's a who tier. That's a who. That's a literally who are you?
See, I'm going to put him above Kuro because I remember him because of that time he pulled the gun out on his own son.
I can live with that. I don't like it, but I can live with it.
And I'm still hyping over, like, when am I going to see him again?
I don't think you're
going to be waiting a long time.
That's me.
You're going to be waiting a while for that.
I'm well aware, but you know what? I remember him more than I do Kuro.
I remember him for that time that Simi pointed out he was in somebody else's backstory. I don't remember whose backstory it was, but he was in a backstory as like the person who caught a villain or arrested somebody of high profile.
He caught Kuro. I thought, like the fake Kuro.
No, there was some story or flashback. I don't know if it was in the anime or not, but I remember distinctly like a manga panel somebody showed at one point that was like, here, you see that scar? That's Morgan. But in some backstory for having arrested some high profile, was it Rod? It couldn't have been Roger.
No shot.
It wasn't.
Fuck out of here.
I don't know.
No,
but there was a
Roger.
moment at some point where it was Simi, right? I'm pretty sure it was Simi who pointed this out back then. I could be
we're talking many moons.
Many moons ago. This is back by like the beginning of the fucking show. A little after that because
I could have sworn it was Kuro, like the fake Kuro.
I don't know.
Because like it was like he caught someone that was like important in the like a big fish in the Grand Line, but not the Grand Line Plus.
Right. You could be right. I don't remember it. I clearly don't remember it as well as I thought I did, but I remember
like at the time it was impressive, but in comparison to what we know now,
well, yeah. So. I mean, I enjoyed the detail that was put into that. Like, hey, this is a guy that we've already seen before. That's Axe Hand Morgan guy. Oh, that's cool. Anyway. That's why he's better than Kuro.
So where in literally Who Are You are we putting him? That's where we still haven't figured out. Because I think he's above Kuro and almost above Bellamy. Because again, I still forget that Bellamy's a villain.
I think I agree.
Above Bellamy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I don't know why this guy is in here, but he does not deserve this smoke. And speaking of smoke, it's Smoker.
Well, we've already discussed this. Smoker is, like, by definition of the show, a villain. He has had neutral arcs, like in Alabast and what we
Punk
just
Hazard.
experienced in Punk Hazard, but it was not because he wanted to. It was out of complete necessity. So I love my boy Smoker. I think
in terms as a villain, though,
he kind of exudes Team Rocket energy.
I'm willing to argue he's a step below that, honestly.
Well,
you think that Buggy the Clown holds more screen power than Smoker?
I think a lot of people would argue yes, but I also think that he has way more staying power and valuable screen time than Foxy and 3, right? 3 is in the win tier. I think there's no world in which you compare Smoker to those two.
I'm thinking about purely for the villain aspects. I think Smoker has been like, he was menacing in Loketown, and then after that, like,
he kind of just becomes friend.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but like far away friend from a distance that you don't know is there.
He becomes Tsundere, all right? He's not friend quite yet. He's right.
He literally
Smoker.
becomes the wind. He's lost in the wind.
He's
watching you in the wind.
Shit.
He is wind.
I hate the fact that he's going below Buggy, though. I royally hate that.
I more than that, I just hate that that you would place him in the same tier as Foxy.
I'm not speaking as
here's
him
my
as a
argument
character. Purely
this is my thought. This is my thought. All right. Whenever Smoker comes on screen, the first thing I think of is that fucking Smoker. Oh my god! And it's the same vibe as is that Team Rocket, in my opinion.
I also
don't think that's true.
I equate it also to just how many times he pops up kind of randomly, like Team Rocket does.
Right. It's like that meme from Wolf of Wall Street where he's like snapping, he's like whistling. Hey, what's that? Because I can't do the whistle because it's like I don't know it. But that's like what I think of whenever I see him pop up in those random moments. Like, hey, pay attention! Look!
I think I want to put him because Buggy is the gatekeeper. He has to be the bottom. I want to put Smoker between Buggy and whoever else is next to Buggy. Arlong.
That's where I think
that's where I want to put him. I will not be able to sleep tonight if he's in the same tier as Foxy.
I'll live with this, but I personally think he's as a villain, he's the win.
All right, now we have the man, the myth, the legend, Crocodile.
Well, surely he's the tippy top. Well, okay, not the tippy top, but like he's the top.
He's a Shinderu tier.
Oh, I agree. And he's definitely above Lasso. Like, come on, he's boss.
I mean,
he employed him.
He is Lasso's employer. I think. What above him is what Enel. So
Enel, and then Kizaru and the Kainu.
He's not.
Ground types do take damage from lightning types.
Well, we're not facing them off against each other. This isn't what the tier list is about.
Ground types correct.
Crocodile has the type advantage.
Immune.
He has also done more damage to Luffy than Enel did.
I want to say that Crocodile is above Enel, but below Kizaru.
That I agree with. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a better villain than Enel.
He's the original, like, really, really solid villain. And he was that for a long time.
Still is.
I mean, in my book. Clearly not. We put two other people above him. This is the definitive villain tier list. There's no coming back from this.
I see. All I see is greatness. And also Foxy. Please stop.
All right, what are we doing now? Who's next?
All right, the man of the hour. We already know where he's going. It's Waffle, right where you belong. Waffle, you're going to the bottom. Waffle, you deserve to be here tier. Glad we had that conversation.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
And the last one, I don't know his name, and I forgot it, and I can't read it. So he's literally going to who are you?
That is true.
Whoa. Who are we talking about here? What,
because I can't read it. Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's who are you? Unless you have different opinions.
Is that fair? Because I forgot his name.
I feel like that's pretty fair.
Now, where in the tier? Below Kuro, because I still can't remember his name, even though it was just told to me.
I don't think he belongs below Kuro.
I like Kuro more, so I say so.
Okay. I'm not going to argue. I don't care that much. Everyone down there is worthless to me anyway. So, like, their positioning doesn't really matter to me. So, if Justin wants him below Kuro, then Justin can have him below Kuro. It's fine.
All right, we did it, boys.
We did it.
Justice for Kuro.
We're done.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh shit, that one went way faster.
A little bonus round I thought about. Is there anybody we want to discuss that wasn't on the list? I was mostly thinking about like, post time skip. Okay.
I feel like we already established Goku on the Shinderu tier.
Yeah, top of Shinderu tier.
What?
He could 1v1 a Kainu.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it.
He is a Kainu's boss.
This is still only conjecture. We haven't seen Hattori actually kill somebody with his own feathers. We have seen a Kainu murk people on screen.
We've also seen Gokuns kill someone on screen, or at least attempt to.
Attempted is not confirmed. I love Gokun as much as the next guy, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible here.
I'm sorry. I'm letting my bias spill out on the floor.
I understand it's hard. Especially when we have the majority vote here over Justin on just about everything.
I'll bring up these two villains just because they're recent and maybe we can actually place them. So for post time skip, we have Hody Jones and Caesar Clown as like our primary antagonists. I don't know if you want to consider anybody else.
I know in the recent episodes, I literally forgot Hody's name.
Yeah.
So who?
Yeah, anyway, who are you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give him top of that. How about that?
No shot.
Okay.
There's no way we're putting Cody below Arlong. I don't know,
in reality, he can have top of win tier. That's it. That's the best I got.
You know what? I can live with it. I don't like it, but I can live with it.
You guys are animals. I was gonna be like, maybe he goes next to Arlong, if not like higher than Arlong, but Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. Caesar Clown. Surely you rate him higher than
Now that's a good
That's
villain.
a 5 below. That's a 5 below.
That's a 5 below Pegasus villain.
Really? I don't really have an opinion. I don't feel passionate one way or the other. I'm just curious.
Maybe the bottom. I think the bottom of Pegasus
You think
tier.
he's weaker than Hattori?
I think
Absolutely.
I think definitely, yeah. He has a
fair.
He has a very good devil fruit. His application of it, though, because he's not a huge fighter guy, he doesn't have a lot of combat experience, as Brendan would put it. He is this one trick. I think
he do be kind of a one trick pony manager.
I think that puts him below Hattori. But for like most of the other, as being like the shining beacon of what's good about Punk Hazard, I think that puts him in Pegasus tier.
All right.
I can agree with that. Are we forgetting any other villains?
I'm going to throw this one out here just to see what you guys say. I won't chime in. Where would you put Doflamingo?
So far he's looking like an Omaiwa.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Doflamingo has on multiple occasions proven himself to be a very menacing villain. And now we haven't unfortunately gotten too many examples of it on screen. I
think he has potential to be scarier than Eneru. Or not Eneru, Akainu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I would go that far.
I don't know, but that's also because we don't know.
We don't. You're correct. I just don't. I find
like he has the potential, in my opinion. But as of what we've seen right now, below Kizaru.
For a lot of the stuff that he does, I feel like he's in the Shinderu tier because of all the shitty things we know he does. He engages in, drug rings, illegal illicit substances, human trafficking. He's shows basically no remorse for killing people or having people's friends kill them. Rest in peace, Bellamy. Justice for Big Knife. And he's just overall proven himself to be an intelligent person, even from the little that we've seen of him. He is clearly a very intelligent and calculating person.
I feel like, I hate to say it because I love Crocodile so much. It's like he's like Crocodile Plus instead of just...
He's New World Crocodile.
Yeah, he's New World Crocodile.
He is.
He really is.
And he's the king of a country, or was the king of a country, or an island, whatever. But for a long time, he was the king of this country. The people like him. Whether he's tricked them into that or not, maybe he's very good to the people. He's clearly very wealthy. He might be spreading the wealth. They don't know any better. They just see a guy who gives them health insurance, I'd like a guy if he gave me good health insurance,
Listen, if a guy's giving me free healthcare, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Maybe not free, but like it could be very reasonably priced and have lots of good benefits. You don't know. But clearly these people like him. So he's been potentially a very good monarch of the people.
That or he's the master of puppets,
like
pulling
the
their strings, twisting their minds, smashing their dreams.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And their memes.
I will not make any comment. / can't make any comments.
I think Doflamingo is a Shinderu tier.
Oh,
probably 100%. As it stands right now, I'd probably put him. He's definitely above Enel.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's above Crocodile because we don't know his potential yet.
Well, that's why I would
they're very
argue
similar.
That's why I would argue below
antics.
Crocodile, because like we have no. I guess we kind of do have evidence that he could be worse with the whole everything that I said before, the human trafficking, the drugs, whatever. Yeah, maybe he is. But then that would even I like Kizaru a lot, but even that would probably lift Doflamingo above Kizaru just for all the evil shit that he's done.
True.
Kizaru is a villain because he's a marine and he's overpowered as shit, and he has done nothing but beat down the Straw Hats every time he's on screen.
And looking fly while doing it.
And looking absolute chef's kiss every time he's doing it.
I still see Jeff Goldblum every single time I see his face. If they ever get that far with a live action, which I hope they don't, he better be.
What the hell?
I don't care for live action anime.
I mean, sure, but you don't need to root for his downfall, you asshole.
Anyways, I think that Jeff Goldblum should play as Kizaru. Even as an old man, I don't
might
care.
have to DH him a couple of years. He's looking a little worse for wear
just
these
leave
days.
him. He's still suave.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Throw some hair dye
I'm not
in
trying
his
to.
hair.
I'm not trying to like
Give him a
old
wig. He'll be
Indiana
all right.
Jones this either. Like Harrison Ford should not be playing Indiana Jones
He
anymore.
should be making movies anymore.
He can make
needs to-
movies, but like make movies on the level of like shit.
like Clint Eastwood is
Yes,
doing, where he's
thank you,
just
Clint
old
Eastwood,
man
where he's
insert.
just badass old man, like Mule or Gran Torino or something like that. I mean, maybe with less racist undertones, but
Undertones. I'm pretty sure there are
It's over.
undertones there.
yeah, blatantly obvious racism.
You're using highlighter.
Look, I don't know if Clint Eastwood is a racist person normally, but in basically
remember he
every
talked to a
movie he's
chair.
in,
He's
he's
been
kind of a
typecasted real well. I'll say that.
he plays a racist a little too well, is all I'm saying.
Little sus. I'm just saying.
Your typecasting feels like it's telling on you, man. That's all I'm saying. But thank you for indulging in my question. As I've made it very clear that Doflamingo is my favorite villain in the series thus far, this makes me happy that you place him so highly, and I hope he lives up to your
Expectations.
Yeah,
We'll find out. Your insistence on, or rather, the
His hype.
No, not the hype. I'm talking about the predicament he's put us in with having to watch the normal episodes instead of One Piece for the upcoming Dressrosa arc. May throw a wrench in that, but who knows?
upcoming in quotes.
Yeah,
I mean,
We're
it's
just-
coming. It feels far away.
right. All right.
Huh?
So is that it?
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us questions at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you'd like to financially support us, you could do it on that little click to link thing, and you can find our links where you can find our Patreon. You click on that and you can be cool, like the cool people, and donate money. Or you could join our Discord where you could see me be alone in the Beep Boop channel doing whatever I do on days that I'm not recording.
Shout out to Twigo, by the way. Can't forget that.
Shout out to Twiggo.
Twiggo!
I hope you enjoyed your Meteor Man recording.
It will surely come out before
It will
this episode.
surely be out by then.
Surely.
I've got to get this right one of these days.
One of these days. No way we push that back again.
Allegedly,
second
we're
time this
recording
week.
it tomorrow.
No.
We're supposed to do it
You
yesterday.
didn't hear
but-
No,
from
we
me, though.
already recorded it. It's just stuck in post.
Yeah.
Yeah, the writers are on strike still.
The whole guild, everyone. Producers, post-production crew, writers, actors, everyone. Not this
Dylan's
shit.
on strike. He's out in California striking as well.
Dylan's Guild of
Yeah.
America.
Dylan's Guild.
Someone write that down.
And we never will. Is there anything else?
There's like some universe where we become like the cream of the crop and like all editors bow to Dylan and it becomes the Dylan Guild of America.
The Editors Guild.
No. Dylan.
No, everyone in the guild is just named Dylan.
Yes, they all if they want to join, they have to legally change their name to Dylan. Dylan D. Hamster. All right, that's it. We've done it.
Have a good night.
This
Hope you enjoy the tier list.
this tier list went better than I thought for villains.
This went faster than the first
Are
one.
we hitting stop?
We
I can't
ranked
tell if
some villains a little higher. I know we said goodbye, but I'm still here. I'm talking.
I'm still here.
I'm still here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that
Nobody's
nobody's
listening anymore because we did the outro and
And the da-dum.
yeah, the da-dung drop and everything, but like we're still here just talking, and now it's just awkward. And
I just want to say that we got through this in about an hour, maybe a little less, with technicalities and whatnot.
To be fair, there was a lot of options that were just like no-brainers.
That is true. But I like to believe that with Brendan here, this would have been another hour longer.
absolutely.
Oh,
And I hate
absolutely.
Probably
that.
not an hour, but like it probably would have been an hour and a half. Like
There would
parents
be
one.
blood.
Yeah, he might
there would
he-
be blood on the
he
floor.
might have still been arguing about Arlong for all I know, or Foxy.
Buggy.
Eh,
There would have been blood on the
I
floor.
don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like I could have talked him down from Buggy. I don't. I think he would have been very insistent on Arlong for some reason. Whenever we get him back on this, we can. I can confirm or deny this with him, but I feel like for some reason in my head he'd be a big Arlong should be in Pegasus tier. Anyway, I'm going to
Well, until
actually hit
then.
the stop button now.
Yeah, we're done here. Bye.